Man, it's humid today. All right. So getting ready for the LaunchTech. See what I like that side better? No, I'm ugly from both sides. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, just because there's not a lot of installation videos on this specific lift, so I just figured I'll just show you mine, just one more to look at when you're gonna think of doing your own. So it's the LaunchTech TLT 211 asymmetrical, and I got something to say about that at the end. But here's how you do the floor. So I'm gonna switch. I think I lost you there for a second. Measure the outside. So I was saying over here, just to check, I measured the inside, the outside to wall, inside to wall, and then measured that against the outside to inside against that wall. They're the same. So I know that I'm plumb. Everything's in the center. It's all good. Now, I will tell you this, not to confuse you, because I feel like I should probably not say anything, but just in case you're wondering. Okay, so if you see on here, I have a mark that's 3/4 inches off. Because I estimated that my line actually wasn't straight. The way I had to make the arcs, I had to have my son hold the tape measure, and you know, it gets off a little bit. So I determined that the actual center was in between the actual snapped mark and the 3/4 off mark. And so that's how I ended up getting exactly, when I split the difference of the 3/4, which was 6/8. So I went to 3/8. You can even see here where I did it. I had to move things 3/8 over. So anyway, but by doing that, that's how everything got equal. So now everything's equal from the wall in the right dimensions to each other. It's all perpendicular. Tomorrow the lift is coming. Let's see if I can set up a camera or do something, because I'm going to be using a forklift to stand it up. My son will be here to help, but probably won't be helping that much. And then I'll be drilling the holes. I'll try to get it all. I'll try to get it, the whole thing on camera. As you can see, I've done other videos on the garage. I had to move everything. I had this thing all set up. Got my forklift. You just brought it. Okay, so just got the forklift. I don't know if you can see that. Let me show back up. Got to get the extended forks for the pallet delivery, because the lift is so it's 14 feet long, the pallet, so you got to get the extended forks. And just had the guy explain it to me how to use it. I mean, I have a tractor, so it's, you know, and I've used other heavy equipment, so it's pretty simple. But might as well just tell you, just in case you have to do it, if you decide to do it yourself.
So on this one, that's the brake, and then this is forward, reverse, turning. Both of those are brakes. These are the pins to move the forks in and out, or wider and more narrow, depending on what you need. This one lifts the forks up and down. This one tilts it forward and backward. This one shifts it side to side to do your thing. It's got propane and gas. So you switch that. It's on gas. You switch it to propane. Turn the tank on, and then turn the tank on, and then you got the propane.
So it's a very foggy, humid morning. I hope it stays overcast because it's humid. Very not normal for out here. We live in the desert where it's super dry all the time. Anyway, so when I say desert, San Diego desert. Obviously, it's irrigated. So I'm just waiting on the lift to come, and we'll be popping it in the garage. It's gonna be exciting. Phase 1 done. So, total screw up. These guys, as you can see, didn't deliver it on pallets. The driver guy asked me to pull it off the back of the truck, and it was coming off the skids. They told me to get extended length forks. And so I did, and come over here and look at this, and you'll see where my foot is. It doesn't fit. These forks don't fit in this groove, which is where they're supposed to go, because they're supposed to be where they are right now, and there's supposed to be a pallet on it. They took it off the pallet and they just gave it to me like that. They just, since they were on a dock, they just pushed it on the dock. So that's why they didn't care. And the guy that was trying to help me was just, or not help me, he just wanted to make his delivery and be done with it. So anyway, so this is what we did. We just strapped on some car straps, 10,000-pound straps, and then strapped the forklift because we're on an incline all the way up this driveway. Show them the driveway from all the way down at the gate, down there, to up here. There, the whole thing is all sloped all over the place. So, we were sloped, and so we had to put these on because otherwise this thing would have just come off the side. So anyway, we got it up here. Now we got to figure out, since it's not on pallets, I'm not going to scratch up my epoxy floor with these things. So I got to figure out how to thing. And then we tried to put it on those pallets to move it, but the problem is they're not heavy duty enough. So the guy just broke it. He put one on there and it just broke. It's all cracked. Anyway, so we are going to now. Oh, so they came at like 4 o'clock, and I only got the forklift for today. So I'm just going to try to get this in the garage in such a way that it doesn't destroy my floor, and then give them the forklift back, and then I'll have to figure out the rest of it tomorrow, I guess. So.